Hey guys!
Hey.
Back again with another episode.
Yes.
How are you, Teresa?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Yeah, I'm tired, but it's
What's making
okay.
you tired?
I just have a lot of things to do. I don't know. Work has been a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get everything done. Um, yeah. I started Pilates too.
Oh, like where?
It's this place called Flow Pilates in Whitby.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it expensive?
So there's a deal that they have currently. If it's your first time signing up with them, you pay 115 and you have unlimited for the month.
Oh,
That's pretty
that's
good, right?
yeah.
One class is like $40,
So like how many times a week are you going?
3 times a week.
So you're not going to the gym.
I am.
Well, that's why you're tired, because you're a bus. What do you mean? You're going okay, hold on. So you're going to volleyball 3 times a
No, no,
week?
no. I don't do volleyball 3 times a week anymore. It's summer, so I only go once.
Okay, so volleyball once, Pilates 3 times, and the gym like 5 times.
Like 4.
Okay, girl. That's why you're tired.
No.
Like,
But it's
okay, but
supposed
that's
to
good though. Like,
energize
how
me.
is it hard for you?
So I only went to 2 classes so far. I only signed
Mhm,
up like last week.
mhm.
Um, and it's hard because I'm not used to moving my body
In those ways.
in those types of ways or using like those types of muscles.
Mhm.
So I'm seeing girls like in the class that are like, it's like so easy for them. I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Well, they definitely started from
So
somewhere.
hard. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like like I don't know what it is about Pilates, but like all girls that I know that are doing Pilates, it's like their body's actually like nice. Like it's not like just
Yeah.
that they're losing weight. It's like the shape.
Toned. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look
But
toned. Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of shy to start.
Why?
Cause honestly, like, yeah, I go to the gym and stuff like that, but like I'm not like a gym girl, like,
But it's like
yet.
a class of like, I don't know, like 15 girls. It's mostly girls. I don't see any guys anytime I go.
Mhm.
So, and no one's watching you. People are like focused on what
Oh, no,
they're
on what
doing,
they're doing, yeah, it's true. I went to, what was it called? Soca Size? It was like a Soca,
Oh,
um
like a Zumba
yeah, but it was like
thing.
Soca.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
fun.
it was fun. It
Yeah,
actually was fun. And I was like, "Okay." I would actually have gone today, but obviously it's
right.
only on Wednesday, so yeah. But, like, yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
Okay,
But
cool.
okay, you know how at Good Life they have Pilates, right? But they
Mm-hmm.
have ones without, like they have the one with the reformer and they have one without the reformer. But what is Pilates without the reformer? I
I
need to.
think it's just mat Pilates.
So you're just
Like
stretching,
you're on a
stretching.
mat. And you still, it's like Pilates movements, but you're on a mat.
So what is the like? What does the reformer do? Like, is the reformer more
So
intense?
I think the reformer is more intense because it's like there's tension. Like you have like
Something pulling you?
something pulling you.
Mhm.
You have the actual reformer. I don't know what it's called, but like it moves back and forth, and like you have
Mhm.
to be the one to like move it back and forth in like a certain position.
Mhm.
So to me, it's more intense. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever done mat
I think maybe
Pilates, to
I'm
be
gonna
honest.
try and sign up for a
You
class.
should sign up with mine.
You know, how much do you think I have?
No, but it's
I'm already paying bare money for Lifetime. I'm
I
not going somewhere to pay
know.
again.
Oh, yeah, just go to
That's what I'm
try with
saying. Like I'm gonna
Lifetime.
try it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
My
Yeah.
made of money is starting with you.
No, I mean, like, if you wanna get the most out of Pilates, like,
No, I can
it's
still pay, like
115.
I can do it at Lifetime.
Mhm.
I think the one with the reformers you do have to pay, but I can't imagine that it would be a lot.
Yeah, for
It would
sure.
probably be like $20 or
Yeah,
something.
like,
Cause
less than what
100% I
someone
think would
else
be
would.
less because they're already paying for the
Yeah.
membership, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you're tired. What else? What's your week been like?
I'm trying to be a morning gym girly
Mhm.
because I just want to be in that routine. I feel like I hate going to work all day and then feeling like, "Oh my gosh, I need to go to the gym after."
Yeah,
Like, that's the worst feeling to me. I'd rather just get it done
in the
during the
morning.
day. Yeah, during the morning and then have to have like time after.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to do that. So this week I went to the gym in the morning. I did Pilates yesterday at 6:30 in the morning.
Good for you.
Yeah. Honestly, one of my friends is doing Pilates with me, so like she's like my accountability partner.
Who's it?
Noel.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
She comes she loves to drive. She loves to drive because that's far for her.
it's half an hour. It's 20 minutes for me.
If I'm going to the gym, it needs to be 10 minutes or I'm not doing it. But yeah, honestly, I feel like gym in the morning is better for me personally. Like for
Mhm.
the last like 2 weeks, like I usually go in the morning, but like I've been being consistent again for the last like 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and I will go to the gym at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Because
4 AM is crazy.
no, because
Wow.
for me, like, I don't really sleep like that. And
Yeah.
like if I
So are
open
you not tired?
no, let me tell you.
Okay.
So, because I feel like I wake up around those times, right?
Yeah.
If I wake up and I have the thought of like going to the gym, I
Mhm.
need to go or else I'm not going,
Yeah, that
right?
makes
And then
sense.
like if I go to the gym at 4 or 5,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be done at like 5 or 6,
Mhm.
right? And I could go home, take a nap, and be up by 8, and people are still
Right.
not even up yet for the first time.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
That makes
like,
sense.
yeah, that's how I like to do
Get
my
up.
days.
Yeah.
'Cause I just
Okay.
think it's better. Like I've gone to the gym and taken a nap and some people are not even up yet.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I feel like it's productive
Yeah.
for me because if I wake up at like 5 a.m., it's either I'm gonna force myself to go back to sleep or I'm gonna
Mhm.
lay my bed on my phone. That's not productive, right? I
Yeah,
might as
that's
well
true.
go on the Stairmaster.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Fair, fair, fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Um, my week is good still. Um,
Okay.
I have to tell you something later. But like, yeah, my week is good. Like, I feel like I'm like happy, like no
That's
complaints.
good.
I do need to be more productive.
I like your
Um,
nails.
Thank you. I got them done
Super
today.
cute.
I was second guessing it, but I'm like, no, they're cute still.
No, they're super cute.
But I should. You don't really like acrylic, but if you ever want to do acrylic, I found a new girl.
Is she in Durham?
Yeah, she's in Ajax, like close to my house,
Oh,
kind of.
everyone's always close to your house, bro.
Well, I like my
How?
service providers in my vicinity,
Yeah, no facts.
but
Everyone's always 10 minutes away from you, I swear.
cause
Everyone you tell me to go to is like
yeah,
10 minutes away from your
because
house.
but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I feel good. I need to be more productive, and yeah, I'm blessed and highly favored. Can't complain.
Period. Amen.
Okay, so um. I want to ask you this quickly because I feel like by the
Okay.
time this job is gonna, people are not gonna be on this anymore. But like, I
What?
just need to talk to you about this. Okay, did you
What?
watch Huda's interview with?
Yes, call her daddy, Alex Cooper.
Oh my God,
Listen,
I was
she
sick.
actually pisses me off. Every
I
time she speaks, I'm
I feel like
disgusted.
she was rage baiting me. Like
No, stop.
I was no sis. Like I was actually getting angry because like
Yeah.
me and my friends would like watch Love Island and like be in the group chat talking about it,
Mhm.
right? And
Mhm.
like yeah, I know like Huda's fucked, but like I would always kind of like try to give her grace. Like
Mhm.
okay, yeah, like I feel like the things she got mad about were never wrong, but her reactions
Her
were always
reaction, yeah,
crazy,
crazy.
right?
And she doesn't understand the difference.
Yeah,
I feel like she thinks, "Oh, since I'm feeling this way, I'm
I should
okay
act
to
this
act
way,
this way." Yeah.
and I have no accountability and no
No
consequences,
accountability.
right?
Crazy.
So I feel like I was trying to give her grace, right? But then like watching the interview, I'm like, "Oh, you're sick." Like I always knew she was sick.
Yeah.
Like I think she's deeply, deeply insecure. I
Mhm.
think she has no self-esteem. I think she
Mhm.
thinks her whole worth is rooted in her sexuality and her body,
Mhm.
which
Yep.
is sad because
Yep.
she's a like honestly, you can say what you want about her, but you can't say she's not. She's a beautiful girl.
She's very beautiful,
She's very attractive,
but
but
her
like,
personality makes her ugly as fuck. Sorry. Are
do
we
you
allowed to
think?
do we swear on this? I don't know.
I mean, I do
Oh,
shit. Do you think that what was I gonna say? Do you think
Huda.
she has a good heart?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. Like even when she was talking about like Shelly and how remember she was like, "Oh, I wore this cute green outfit and I was walking down the
And he did.
stairs and he didn't even look at me." I'm like, because he's talking to Shelly and Shelly's beautiful. I feel like with her,
I know what you're
she
gonna
thinks
say.
she thinks like I don't know, maybe society has made her think that she's the black man's ideal woman.
I
You
think
know?
she's very confused. Okay, because think about it. Huda, like I said, she's a very beautiful
She
girl.
is very
She has a
beautiful.
very nice body,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I think she's very confused as to why any man, especially a black man, would like a dark-skinned girl over her. And
Period.
especially like Shelly, because Shelly's very beautiful, she's very attractive,
Very
but she
beautiful.
doesn't have like the big boobs and like the big butt and
Yes.
like whatever.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
think because Shelly has a good spirit and she still has a nice body and
her face is
and
gorgeous.
she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
So I think in Huda's head, she's like, well, I have a fat ass, I have
Yeah.
this, and I'm pretty, and I'm
Yeah.
Arab,
Like,
and
why
I'm
don't
this.
you want
Like,
me?
why don't you, and you like
Yeah.
her? Like, I
And
think
you
she's
like her
confused.
over me?
And
You
on
could
top,
see she was so jealous.
yeah,
I'm like,
and on top
ew.
of that, Shelly never had to have sex with anybody.
I know.
And they still were all fighting over her. You went on TV, like, I'm not slut shaming, but
Yeah.
you went on TV and had sex with 2 people and both of them didn't like you. And this girl didn't do any of that and all the guys are chasing after her. So I feel like she's confused.
She's confused.
She's angry, like she's punching air.
Yeah,
Like
she's mad as
yeah,
hell.
she's big
like,
mad.
Why are they not choosing me?
Yeah.
She's a pick-me.
Yeah.
100% she's a pick-me.
Yeah, and even when she said, like, when Shelly was mad at her for sitting on Ace's face.
Oh, yeah, that was
and she was
crazy.
like, oh, would it be better if I was ugly?
That pissed me off so much when she said that. I was like, girl. And then even like, I didn't like, this was towards the beginning when, I don't remember what was happening, but Alondria
I know you're
said something, like, I don't know, maybe Taylor didn't pick her. Well, I don't remember what
it was
happened.
a challenge where like I think there was bombshells, and then they said that like the people in couples, like if you're interested in the bombshells, like you should stand up.
Right. Yeah.
So then a lot of the guys stood up, but Jeremiah didn't stand up. And then she was like, oh, like you guys deserve better. Like just doing the most.
Alondra was like, it's okay, like it's fine, like let them do what he wants. And then she started crying. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Over what? And that is when I started not to like her. I was like, you're using your tears to make her feel like she's this terrible person for doing what? What did she do to you? She did nothing to you.
She did nothing to you.
Nothing.
And you're there yelling at people, calling them pussy ass bitch.
Right?
And somebody can't tell you like
to calm down, and you're crying over that.
And what pisses me off is like when the whole Shelly thing happened, she was in the confessional crying, saying, oh, I fucked up. Like, I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
Yeah.
But then when you went to you got home, you came on the internet and you saw that you have a whole bunch of mentally ill people that's a hood rats that support you. And then now you're talking about, oh, like I didn't really do anything. Like I'm just like, you're actually sick. I just can't do it. I can't.
I can't stand her. I actually cannot stand her.
I was trying to give her grace, but I can't.
No. There's no grace.
I can't do it.
She pisses me off.
I feel like she beats men.
Probably. And oh my God. When she was like in bed with Chris and she was telling, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, bro, first of all, I was like, Love Island, why are you even airing that? This is like sexual assault.
This is sexual assault.
Like sexual coercion or whatever.
And if he did that to her,
it would be
a rap.
As a black man
to a non-black, oh my God.
It was going to the bin.
You're going to jail.
Go to jail. They would kick him out of
the villa.
Out. He would be gone.
Literally.
Out of Fiji.
So for those who don't watch the show, so basically like they're in bed together, right? And oh my gosh.
This pisses me off. I fucking hate her.
So she's like, he's like trying to sleep, and because I watched the interview and he said that they told them that day they were only getting 2 hours of sleep. So he's like, I'm trying to sleep. So he's trying to sleep and my girl's like tapping him, right? And then he's like pretending to sleep. And then she's like, okay, fine, just cuddle me, right? But it's like, you don't want to cuddle. You want to have intercourse.
Yeah, for sure.
And then and then he was like nah, like he was ignoring her. And then she's like, I'm gonna count to 3.
3, which is crazy.
And then she literally starts counting.
That's so like, do you think he's your child or something?
And then she was like, oh, well, if me being mad at you tomorrow is worth it, then
that is actually nuts.
Can you imagine?
For her to say, imagine a man said that to you, I'd be like, don't ever speak to me again.
Literally.
Because what do you think this is?
What is this?
And the fact that he kept talking to her is kind of crazy too. But it's another story.
I think he's weird too.
He's weird. He was weird.
Like, I don't think he's weird like her, but...
No, not in that type of way, but I think, I don't know, something was just off.
I think him and... You know what kills me? You know when his parents came for his mom and his sister, and he was so he did not.
Like, I was scared to.
He didn't want his parents to meet her at all. And you know what? I have a theory because you know how they came. The mom and the sister were like, "Yeah, we like her. We like her."
They did not like her.
I feel like they're like, "We need to get these coins."
Yeah,
I feel like
get this
money. I feel like they knew if they came on the TV and said like, "We hate her. We don't like her." Like they wouldn't win. So they're like, "Let's get these coins."
No facts, because there's no way that they liked her. Ugh.
Okay,
Oh
anywho,
my
enough Love
gosh.
Island. Okay, Deja,
I'm sorry, that really pissed me off.
let's tell the story about when we went to that party.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we went to, what was this? Outside? What was it called?
Daya.
Oh, right. Okay, outside. Stupid.
Same thing.
Anyways,
We were
we
outside.
were outside. And I I matched with this guy on Hinge randomly
Mhm.
before the party, and he was messaging me. He's like, "Oh, what are your plans for the day?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just going to this party, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, what party?" Me, I'm just thinking he's not gonna come, so I just told him, what I'm like, "Whatever. Here's the tickets, or here's the link to the party." And then he tells me that he bought tickets. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Mind you, when I meet up with Teresa, I went with Teresa and my other friend Yasmin. I show them this man, and they're just kind of like, "What?
No, but tell the
What?
reason why. No,
Why?
because that's important to the
What's
story.
the person story?
It's important to the story
What? Okay, so
about his stats.
so he could possibly
No,
be.
no, 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 no.
Allegedly,
Wait,
he
wait, leave.
could be.
No, wait, 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 wait. No, no. Okay. So, was when did he arrive in Canada?
Right. So he told me before I sent him the link to the event, he told me that he recently moved, or he recently came to Toronto. I was
No,
like,
no,
"Oh,
no, no,
how
no.
recent was it?" And he's like, "Oh, I just came yesterday." So
Oh,
I
was it
said, "Yeah."
yesterday?
That's why I was very surprised when he bought the ticket. I was like, "Listen, you
This
should have
is
other priorities right now."
hmm.
You know? So yeah, he recently moved from, where was it?
And he said he was Angolan, didn't he?
No, Egypt?
No, no, no. That was after we found that out after. But he said he was from
Somewhere.
like either Sudan or
Sudan.
okay.
Yes, it was Sudan.
Mhm.
So he said that he came from Sudan. And I was like, okay. Like, I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, cool. Like, there's a lot of people that are coming to Toronto from other countries. Like,
Mhm.
cool. So I was still surprised that he bought a ticket to come, but I was like, okay, whatever.
Mhm.
So we get to the party, and
No, we were like, why would you? Why?
I know. Yeah. So Teresa and my other friend Yasmin were kind of like, why would you invite him? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well,
You
he
didn't
wanted
really
to
invite him.
come.
He invited himself.
Yeah, like he said he bought his own ticket. He said he wanted to come. Cool.
Mhm.
So we get to the party and he's there. I think I said hi. I said hi to him initially,
Mhm.
and we were just chatting up a bit. We learned a little bit more about him, how he's kind of been traveling all over, apparently. And
No, he said he's like I think he said he's like lived in the US. And then like I was like, like I don't really talk to people. Like
yeah.
I don't talk to new people. So I'm letting like Deja and Yasmin like do the talking. And then when he left, I'm like, Deja, that man is a refugee. I
Yeah,
was
and I
like,
didn't understand. I was like,
no, I was like, he's definitely a refugee. And she's like, how do you know? I'm like, I'm telling you my professional opinion.
yeah.
Like I work with refugees. I know when somebody's described like he's a refugee. And then she's like, I don't know, like, but like, okay, tell them what he said. Like he's like, oh, like if you guys need anything.
Yeah, so, like, after we left the convo, or not after we left the convo, but while we were, like, leaving him to go, like, dance or do something else, he's like, "Oh, if you guys need anything, I got you. Don't worry, just come to me. I got you. If you need anything, I got you." So we're like, oh, I was like, "Okay, that means free drinks," in my mind.
Mhm.
So, I think we left him for a little bit. We were kind of doing our own thing.
Mhm.
And then I was like, okay, I'm ready for another drink.
Mhm.
So I go to him and I was like, "Oh, like, could you get us some drinks, right?" And then he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Mhm.
So we all walk to the bar. And then we all order our drinks.
No,
Do you order
what
a
even
drink?
pisses me off is Deja was like, so Deja orders her drink.
Mm-hmm.
And then she turned around to like me and Yasmin. She's like, oh, like, what do you guys want? Order something. I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I think I'll buy my own drink, right? And then like he was like, no, like, get a drink, right? So I was like, oh, like I'll have a this drink that was sold out. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll have this that was also sold out. I said, you know what,
Mhm.
just get me water. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got me a water, he got Yasmin a water, because I think Yasmin was done drinking by that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got himself a water, and then Deja got a drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't did he get he got a drink too.
He got water. No, he got water.
Okay, he got water.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're there and like he taps his card and he like immediately just like
No. The way he tapped his card and ran.
He ran. And I'm like
And I was just looking at Teresa and Yasmin. I'm just gonna like, that's
because
kind of
even
weird.
before like Deja was like, oh, I'm gonna go ask like tell him that we want drinks, whatever. I'm like,
Yeah.
Are you sure? Like I feel like you know, she's like, no, like he said he got us or whatever,
He went
right?
out of his way to tell me that.
Literally. So when he like tapped his card and like left, I was like, oh, Deja, like I feel like he probably just spent his last money. Like I feel like he's mad that he had to spend money on us, right?
Yeah.
So we're there like going back and forth, like, oh my gosh, like what's wrong with him? Like da-da-da.
Yeah, like that was so weird for him to just pay and leave. Like, why would you not talk to us a little bit more?
What's the problem?
Yeah.
And then Tutu's, all you hear is the lady, his card declined. I was like, wait, what?
She told me first, and then I looked at you and I said, Teresa.
His card declined. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And we're literally like, what the hell? So we pay quick and we like give her a big tip because like, what the hell? Like,
yeah,
and then I'm like, wait, so he took the water. I'm like, so not only are you broke, you're a thief too, because literally like you stole water.
Yeah, no facts.
And like, I feel like, okay, like I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I feel like he knew.
He knew, that's why he ran.
That's why he ran.
That's why he ran. No, for sure.
And like, I was like, did he leave? And we're like, no, he's right there. Like, so like, not only are you a thief, you're broke, and you stayed in the party.
And he was right beside us too. I was like, what?
He was there still having fun dancing.
Yeah.
It's like, brother, like, do you know your... I don't know. I feel like he knew there was a possibility it might decline.
No, he knew it was going to decline.
Do you think it declined because he had no money or because his debit card was international?
I think it declined because he had no money.
I'm trying to help him.
No, because why else would you run?
Yeah, it's the running for me.
It's the running. Because even when he like ran away, we looked at each other and we're like, what? Like, this is so weird. Like, why is he doing that? Yeah. And that was the reason why, because his card declined.
That's crazy still.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope everything works out for him. But
me too.
Honestly, like, I feel like, okay. And also, this is another thing too. I feel like a lot of men, like, they lead with like their pockets and like they don't have money.
Yeah.
So like I was I seen this it's like there's this guy on social media and people send into him like their worst first date stories and like he reads them, right?
Yeah.
And there's this one story where this girl was talking to this guy and she said she wasn't really feeling him and like they lived in the same hometown and she recently moved and then she was flying back to her hometown and then her and all her friends were flying to like Jamaica or something, right?
Okay.
So he was like, okay, let me fly you out like a couple days earlier back to the hometown and get an Airbnb so we can spend a couple days together, right? So she was like, cool. So like it's approaching and he still doesn't send her the flight details, right? And she's kind of like, okay, like I'll just book my own flight. And he's like, no, like I'm booking it for you, whatever. So he ends up booking it. And then, but she said it's giving like money problems because he takes long to book it.
Yeah.
And the Airbnb. So whatever, she goes and then he comes and picks her up in an Uber. And then like he's in the Uber saying, oh, this Uber's so expensive, right?
Oh,
right?
Please.
Right? Oh. So then she gets turned off because she's like, ew. So whatever, they drop their stuff off at the Airbnb and like they're supposed to be like going out like touristy stuff, whatever.
Okay.
Right?
And he's like covering everything. Oh God, please.
So they go to the brunch spot and like he doesn't order any drinks. And it's like he's stressed. Like she said he's withdrawn. Like he's stressed. So now they're walking along and like they see like a juice stand. Okay. Right? So she's like, oh, like I want a juice. Yeah. And he's like, oh, like, can we just get one and split it?
What? That's so embarrassing.
And I don't know if she bought the juice for herself or if she said never mind. But anyway, in her head, she's like, ew, or whatever, right? So they go back to the Airbnb to get ready. And then they had talked about like going for sushi. So she's like, oh, like what sushi spot are we going to? And then he's like, oh, like, is it okay if we go somewhere else? Because like sushi's like really expensive. No, is it okay if we split it because sushi's expensive? Oh my God. Can you imagine?
That is just, I don't even know. But like, the thing is, like, why did he fly her out then? Like, you're setting expectations for her that you're not able to fulfill, obviously.
Yeah, and I feel like
because like he didn't have to do all that.
You didn't have to do that. She was going to Jamaica with her friends same way. Like you didn't need to do that. But I'm saying like he's leading with his pockets, and then when the girl is like, okay, like now all of a sudden like honestly splitting is crazy.
Yeah,
Just
splitting
I'll
sushi is
why would I split
crazy.
sushi? Like, I'll go out by myself.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
Like, now I have to try to find topics to talk to you about, and, like,
yeah,
I don't have to do that.
yeah.
Like,
No,
I
facts.
can literally go eat by myself and watch Netflix. Like, I don't
Mhm.
like, leave me alone. But
No,
I don't know, like,
facts.
okay, do you think I know we've talked about this before in real life, but,
Mhm.
like, when do you think you should, like, start paying for stuff, like, when you're either talking to somebody or dating somebody? And, like, how often would you like, is it, like how do you think about those
I
things?
don't know. Like, I feel like for me personally, I feel like naturally I like to like show people that like I care about them or like I have love for them by like getting them gifts or whatnot, right?
Mhm.
So I feel like when it reaches a point that like I'm full like invested in that type of way, then I'll start giving. You know?
I'm not talking about giving, because I think, like, me too, like, I am a gift giver, but I'm
Mhm.
talking about, like, paying for dates.
Like the whole date?
Yeah.
Oh. Um like the whole thing? Like beginning to end?
Okay,
Or like what does define whole
okay,
date?
not the whole okay, let's say you guys go for dinner.
Oh, yeah, if he's my boyfriend and we've been
He has
dating
to be
for
your boyfriend.
yes, of course. So
Okay.
I'm supposed to pay
No,
for
not for, like, a okay, explain your thing. This girl's like, you can't even get the words out. Okay, explain to me your thought process.
he has to be my boyfriend and there has to be like a full on commitment there, you know,
Mhm,
for me
mhm.
to be paying for his portion of our date too.
For my portion too, the fuck?
Yeah.
But, like, okay, I feel like so you know how you said when you're fully invested
Mhm.
is when you would probably start to pay for
Mhm.
something, right?
Mhm.
I think I think I see both sides, because obviously, like, I agree with
Mhm.
your view or whatever, but, like, from a man's perspective, like,
Mhm.
let's say you've taken this girl out, like, 10 times, right?
Mhm.
And you guys are obviously, like, if free to go out with somebody 10 times, like, obviously
Yeah.
you guys like each other, right?
Yeah.
So, like, at what point do you show him that you're invested? Because you just said you
Yeah.
paying is an indicator for you being
Maybe
invested.
like I won't pay for the whole date. Maybe I'll buy us like a round of drinks or something. Like I'll do a little something something, but like I if it's his birthday,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maybe I'll pay for the entire thing. But like, I don't know. I feel like, especially if you're getting to know a man, he should be trying to impress you. Like, he should be doing things that, like, putting his best foot forward.
But
And
what
a
are
part
you
of
doing
that
to put
is
your
like
what like
paying for stuff.
yeah, for sure, but, like, devil's advocate, like,
Yeah.
I think, as a man, like, a part of putting your best foot forward is taking me out on dates, is
Hmm.
paying for stuff, like, just little
Yeah.
chivalry stuff. But, like,
Yeah.
as a woman, like, what do we do to put our best foot forward?
We're there.
A lie? I had to do my makeup for this.
I showed up. What do you want me to
Okay,
do?
but for real, for real. You think that's all we have to
I
do?
mean, what? Like,
What more do you want?
I'm having a conversation with you and like wait, that sounds crazy. Like, I don't know, I'm giving you my time.
Yeah, time is
And I'm
money.
in my prime age right now. I could be with somebody else. I need to be having kids right now. So, listen,
Okay,
time is money.
okay, I agree. But I feel like if when it comes to, like, finances, I
Mhm.
feel like when you start okay, for example, like, me and you, right?
Mhm.
Let's say, like, and even all my friends, like, if I go somewhere with my friends, like, I very much feel like sometimes I'll pay, sometimes you'll pay. Like,
Mhm.
if, like, I buy something for you that's, like, $10, don't ever try and e-transfer me.
Yeah.
Like, that's a
Yeah,
diss.
no
Like, if
facts.
it's like,
That's crazy.
if it's like, don't ever unless it's, like,
Yeah.
obviously, like, $1,000 or something, yeah, I need
Yeah,
my money,
no,
but,
for
like,
sure.
if it's, like, a small amount, like, don't ever disrespect me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like and why? Because or let's say I know my friend is going through something,
Something. Yeah.
like,
No, for
I
sure.
won't even make it a thing, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
So why? Because I care about them and I care about their pockets,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So, when it comes to, like, a man that you love or, like, you
Mhm.
have strong feelings for, I
Mhm.
think that, like if he takes you out, like, 10 times, I feel like if
Mhm.
you love him, like, the 11th time, like, you might be like, "Okay, let me pay for something."
No, of course you'll pay, but not the entire thing.
What do you okay, like, I feel like if we go for dinner or something, like
I can pay for the bill for dinner.
I can pay for the
For
not
sure.
every time, but like
Not every time. The
yeah.
11th time. The 11th time.
Yeah.
Or it could be like, let's not go here because it's expensive. Let's do
Yeah.
something cheaper, you
Let's do
know?
something
Like,
cheaper.
I care about your pockets in that way, not I have to contribute, but, like,
Yeah, for
you can
sure.
spend less. Or we can go for a
But then I
walk.
feel like you mhm.
Or we can go out for coffee, like
I feel like you really have to like a man to think that way because, like, if he does that too early, it's kinda ill.
no, it's definitely ill if it's, like, 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th date, like,
Yeah,
no.
even
But, like,
5th.
that's showing that you care about them, you know? If,
Mhm,
like, you're willing you don't want them to spend money on you, you just wanna spend time with them,
mhm.
you know?
Yeah, I think, like, when in the first few days, you have to spend money because that's your like you said, I think for women, it's your time because,
Mhm.
like, I think dating is much easier for us because if I wanna go on 3 dates in 1 week, I
Mhm.
can do it. If
No, for
he wants to go
sure.
on 3 dates in 1 week, he has to think about his finances
Yeah,
because 'cause you're paying every
yeah.
time. That's, like, over $500, so sorry to
Yeah.
your pockets. Me personally, I just have to show up, so,
Yeah.
like,
No,
I can
fact.
be anywhere, you know what I mean?
No, it's true, it's true.
But, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Damn, it
know.
must suck to be a man, honestly.
Yeah, in some ways, I
They
think
have
it
it
kinda does.
hard. They have it rough sometimes.
Well, I mean, sorry, I
I
shouldn't
mean,
say
they put
that.
it on themselves, so
Patriarchy and all them things.
yeah. So I was thinking, I've had a lot of experiences I feel that's happened to me in this past year, I would say,
Mhm,
or past few years. And just like some of my friends, my close friends too, that I see they've been dealing with certain situations with their family too.
mhm.
And I feel like I've noticed that sometimes when, um, like, how do I describe this? When I'm trying to describe this without spilling all
Being
my
vague.
business, you know?
Mhm,
Um, but I feel like there's certain traumas that like family members will go through. And by family members, I mean like older generations within the family that they often try to pass on, or maybe they don't necessarily think that they are passing certain things on. It's more of an unconscious thing.
mhm.
Um, but they're making certain traumas perpetuate in like the younger generations and not like stopping the
Cycle?
cycle like with where they're at, you know?
Mhm,
Um and specifically related to like finances, I feel like I'm gonna speak from like my own experience and like from the experiences of some of my friends too. When a younger black person has like a relatively good job and maybe is still living at home and doesn't necessarily have anything to pay for because they're
mhm,
living at home.
mhm.
I do feel that sometimes older generations or family members might think that that person has almost like a
Obligation, responsibility.
yeah, an obligation or a responsibility to kind of contribute to things that they don't have like they shouldn't have to, you know?
Mhm,
And I feel like it kind of sets that person who has a good job back for their own life. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, and I think that we can find that commonality across the diaspora
Mhm.
for, like, Black people in general, and I
Mhm.
think that's the difference, like, I think in the same way that you're saying, like, if we're talking specifically about finances,
Mhm.
in the same way that we're saying, like, Black people are set back, it's, like, the opposite for other people, it's like they have a foot
Mhm.
forward, like, even when it comes to, like, buying a house, like,
Mhm.
realistically, like, we've talked about this before, how are you gonna buy a house? Like, if somebody's not helping you, like, how are you gonna do that? But
Fact.
how many Black people have somebody to help them?
Yeah.
Like, even, like, if your parents have a house, like, that's amazing. Like, if your
Mhm.
parents were able to come to this country and buy a house, like, that's amazing. But it's
Yeah.
like they did that for them, and they're trying to put you in a position to be able to do that for yourself, not to be able to do
Mhm.
it for you as well,
Mhm.
right? And I think, like, you know that book that we both read,
Homegoing?
yes, Homegoing,
Mhm.
which is I feel like every Black person should read that book.
So good.
Amazing book. But, you see how, like, I don't want to spoil it, but you see how there's like the two bloodlines, the ones
Yeah.
that kind of stayed in Ghana longer and the
The
ones
that are
that
America.
the ones that were enslaved and went to America.
Mhm.
Like for the ones that stayed in Ghana and were active participants in selling another tribe of people
Mhm.
to the British
Yeah.
to be enslaved, there
Mhm.
was a kind of like generational curse in their bloodline.
Yeah.
So like I think that when it comes to passing things down generationally, I think there's like aspects of like that you can blatantly see, like for example,
Yeah.
like what you're talking about like finances. But
Mhm.
I how do I say? Like I do think there's things that are like spiritual, but it's
Mhm.
like it's because of all the trauma that Black people
Have
have
gone
have
through.
gone through.
Mhm.
Like even I don't know if this is a stretch, but like even as far as it comes to like swimming and like water
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you'll
Mhm.
find some Black people that really love the water
Mhm.
and some that are like terrified
Yeah.
of the water. And
Mhm.
I don't know, to me, I feel
Mhm.
like it's something that's generational because like
Yeah.
when people were like being like enslaved and like there were some people that like jumped off the boat because they're like, I'd rather
Mhm.
drown than like
Yeah.
be in this type of situation. And some people
Mhm.
are like, I'm scared of the water. I'm staying on this boat no matter what,
Yeah.
where I'm going,
No
right?
facts. Yeah.
So yeah,
That's fair.
I think that like the fact that you're okay, I think that the older generations, I think there's things they know that their parents did that were wrong,
Mhm.
but and maybe sometimes they don't know what's wrong. I think they know it
Yeah.
didn't make them feel good, but
Mhm.
maybe they think that's just what it is. So they
Mhm.
did the same thing. And
Yeah.
even though they're doing a little bit better, it's like
Mhm.
they're trying to do better. I don't know. But I think like for us,
They're trying to do better in like their own way. Yeah.
and I think like for us,
And they also don't have they didn't have like I feel like now we have the language to talk about certain things or certain
mhm, mhm.
experiences that we've gone through or that we didn't like or that we want to change for like when we have kids. But even like talking to like some of the older generations in my family, I'm not able to have those conversations with them. It's almost like we don't speak the same language. You know what I mean? It's like they're not understanding. Does that make
Do you
sense?
feel like you've ever been talking to like your mom or your grandparents or your aunts or uncles and like maybe they don't completely understand you, but you've had some type of breakthrough, like as it relates to like any kind of topic like that?
No, for sure. Yeah. My grandma specifically. I feel like we're able to have certain conversations sometimes
Hmm.
where she sees where I'm coming from, but at the same time, she might see where I'm coming from. Doesn't mean she's going to change her ways because she's been doing the same thing for how long, you know? But,
So do you think like, okay, because so when it comes to breaking these cycles, right?
mhm,
Do you think that we should look like to the older generation or to the younger generation to break these cycles? Because obviously it's the older generation that's passing it down. So if they change
right.
their ways, then it's gonna trickle down.
Yeah, no,
But
for
then
sure.
like you said, like your grandma, for example, has been doing what she's been doing for all these years.
Mhm.
Like, is it realistic for us to expect them to change
To change how
their
they,
how
yeah.
they think? But then if they
Mhm.
don't change, how is the
The
younger
next
generation?
generation
So
gonna,
like, do you think we
yeah.
should look up or like down in terms of breaking these cycles?
Honestly, I feel like we should try and do both. um, I mean, again, it's gonna be hard for the older generation to understand, I guess, what we're coming through because honestly, they've lived like when they were younger, it was a different time, you know? So they're probably doing what was best for them at that time, but
Hmm.
they're not realizing that we're in a different time now,
Yeah.
you know? So the things that worked back then are not working now currently, you
Mhm.
know? Um but then again, like, even speaking with my sister in, like, the previous episode, I feel like there's things that she's learning now at her age that maybe she tries to speak to me about, but, like, I'm not understanding,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, and I think that's, like I was just about to say too, like, if we are if we are, like I think we're probably the first generation to, like, have this vocabulary and, like, be
Mhm.
able to or at least try to
Yeah.
have these conversations. I definitely think it would be easier for our kids to have these types of conversations
No,
with
for
us, but at
sure.
the same time, like, we are gonna get older, and
Mhm.
even certain things right now that are going on, it's just like, "Oh, that's" we're like, "Oh, like, I'm not really with that." Why? Because of our age, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, I don't know, like, how do we ensure that we don't turn into our parents in a different way? Because we might be more progressive, but there's still gonna be like, I can guarantee you there's a lot of things
Yeah,
that we think are so progressive right now. In like 10 years, they're gonna be like, that's problematic.
that's
You can get
problematic.
canceled for
No,
this. You
for
can,
sure.
you know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it depends on no, I guess it doesn't depend on what it is, but
I think that we have to like not always dismiss younger people.
no, for sure. Like having more of an open mind
Yeah.
or hearing out where they're coming
Yeah.
from.
Because I think a lot of things do come with experience, but at
Mhm.
the same time, sometimes experience can cloud your judgment.
No, for sure, for
Because
sure.
it's like it's like, oh, I
Yeah.
experienced something like this, so that means that this like
Mhm.
that's not true.
Yeah. And that's actually yeah, that's a very fair point because I feel like again, going back to my grandmother, like she has certain relationships with certain people
Mhm.
that I'm like, why is it so difficult for them to like get along? You know, like why is their relationship so like tumultuous? Like I don't understand. But then like she started talking to me about like her growing up in Guyana and like all of these things and I'm like, this is why like you're like this,
But
you
if you were
know?
to tell them that, they would never make
They
that.
wouldn't
They would
yeah.
tell you to stop.
They would tell me to, yeah, exactly.
They'd be like, they
Has
wouldn't see the
nothing to do with
correlation.
they're like, "What? Like, that has nothing to do with, like, how I'm acting now, like, that was so
But how do
long
you think
ago."
we're able to make those connections?
I don't know. I because I see I mean, you probably see the way, like, maybe your mom or, like, your dad, they do something, and,
For
like
sure.
you know, maybe, like, they're telling you about a story that happened back in the day, and you're like, "Okay, I can see how this" or maybe because it's something that you've gone through yourself, you
Mhm.
know? Where you're like, "If I had experienced this, I would probably end up doing things a certain way as well," you
For
know?
sure, and I think it's easier to recognize that in other people, but I think, like, even for myself, there are certain traits that I have or that I don't have, and I'm able to identify, like, "Oh, it's because of this, it's because of that."
Mhm.
But I feel like the older generation doesn't have that ability.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what because, like, yeah, I do think that we have the vocabulary for these things, but I don't think anybody necessarily taught us how to, like, identify these things.
I see what you mean. I feel like though, like even just having the vocabulary to describe
Mhm.
certain things like helps you identify it. You know what I mean? Like cuz if you don't have like language for something, you might feel it, but it's like hard to pinpoint. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like it's hard to like pinpoint what this actual feeling is if there's nothing to like grasp onto
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because language is powerful. So I have a question.
Mm.
So, what is something like you can speak vaguely or like whatever you feel comfortable sharing? Like,
Mhm.
what's something that you feel like you've been able? Okay, two questions. What's
Mhm.
something about you that you feel like you've been able to identify, like, oh, I'm like this, or I'm not like this because like of my mom or my grandma,
Mhm.
and I see it going through the generations
Right.
and I've either tried to unlearn it or I need to try to unlearn it.
Mhm.
And then like it could be the same thing. Like what's something that you feel like you want to set your children up
Mhm.
to do so that they don't end up
Right.
repeating that cycle?
Um, I think a big one is like my grandma and my mom. I don't think they realize that they have similar traits because they are very similar
Mhm.
in like
Oh, they're probably
personality.
really similar
They're very
because their
similar.
birthdays are close too.
Yeah, but I don't think they understand that that's the reason why like sometimes they get into fights because they act the exact same, you know?
Mhm.
But I feel like a big one was when like a lot of the times whenever something bad would happen to like either my grandma or my mom, like I don't think they would be able to recognize that like, oh, something bad happened. I'm now taking my anger out on somebody else because of this situation that happened. You know, I
Mhm.
don't think sometimes they would be able to like reflect on that and be like, "Oh, this is the situation that's actually making me upset." And they would take out their
Mhm.
anger on somebody else. Um I felt like I noticed that I was doing that too sometimes. Like if something bad happened to me, not bad happened to me or something pissed me off or like someone said something that like was annoying, it would like ruin the rest of my day and I would start to like show people that in like a way where I was being mean to them or like
Mm-hmm.
taking it out on them in a way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually like my last relationship that made me see that like I was taking out my anger on things that necessarily wasn't their fault, you know, and I was taking that anger out on them, you know?
Really?
Yeah, like I would something like annoying would happen to me and I was just like, "Ugh, like I don't want to talk to you right now. Like, you know, like leave me alone or blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah blah." And it wasn't until like they pinpointed that to me that I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that I was doing that."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that was one. What about
Okay,
you?
so oh, you want me to answer that question and then come
Yeah.
back? Okay. So, I think it's a couple of things. As we were talking, okay, my first initial thing was like being anxious. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like my mom, for example, is like she's like very caring person,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like to the point where like it's like anxious.
Yeah.
And I feel like it wasn't until maybe like 3 years ago that I was like, oh, like you have anxiety, like,
Yeah.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
and now I have it, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like obviously I can't tell my mom she has anxiety because she's like, oh, why would you say that over my life? I rebuke
Yeah.
that. Just name them. But it's like you
Yeah.
have very anxious energy. Like if
Like
she calls me
tendencies.
once and
Yeah.
I don't answer, it's like she's gonna call me a million times because it's like in
Mm-hmm.
her head, oh, you didn't answer, something's wrong, right?
Something's bad to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely like that. Like literally
Yeah.
my friend, like we usually talk when she's driving to work,
Mm-hmm.
and like I know what time she wakes up obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't hear from her and I'm like, that's strange. Like
Mm-hmm.
what's going on? So like I have her location, so I checked her location and she was
Mm-hmm.
at home. Like you think a normal person would be like, okay, like she's fine, like
She's at
whatever.
home.
In my
Yeah.
head, I'm like, did something happen to her in her sleep? Like what's
Oh my
going on? Like I need to call
gosh.
her brother. Like I was like spiraling, yeah.
No.
But like that's like my at a
Like your
baseline,
initial thought. Yeah.
like I always go to like worst case scenarios, and I don't think that anybody realizes that about me. I mean, maybe they do. I
Mm-hmm.
think if you're really close to me, you might, but I think in general, like people don't realize that about me, and if they do, they don't know how bad it is. But like
Mm-hmm.
at a baseline, like I'm always like freaking out, like
Yeah.
literally, like right. So I think I'm gonna try my best
Mm-hmm.
to not pass it on to my children because I feel like
Yeah.
that's a
But
heavy burden.
how?
Well, first of all, I think my husband would play a really huge role in that.
Yeah.
Um, and because you know how like in the show Forever, how we're saying that the dad was like always trying to like
Right.
bring the mom
Yeah.
back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have to do like work. Like I think the first step is recognizing it. I think I've
Yeah. No, for
recognized it,
sure.
and I think I need to like self-regulate myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not every day. Like chill. Like you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And also if I'm saying like, oh, I'm a Christian and everything, like chill. Like,
Yeah.
you know? And
Mm-hmm.
then another thing that I was thinking about when you were talking is like I feel like the whole like putting other people before me and then in the end like resenting them. I think
Mm-hmm.
that is something that I think both of my parents do. I
Mm-hmm.
like because I think my parents are really good people. Like all my life I've seen them like go out of the way for people and like
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But I think like a lot of instances I felt like and they felt like people are walking all over them. And I think in the end like it causes resentment
Mm-hmm.
and it might like cause a relationship breakdown with the
Right.
other people. But it's like, yes, we're supposed to be there for people and
Mm-hmm.
but it's like you're supposed to treat people how you
Mm-hmm.
want them to treat you.
Yeah.
So like you can't treat them better than you. Like
Right.
and you
Mm-hmm.
and if you're saying you want like you're supposed to treat people as you treat yourself. So like also have to treat yourself good,
Yeah.
right? So
Exactly.
like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And I think that I'm gonna teach my kids how to have boundaries.
No, for sure. It's a big
That's like a
one.
huge thing. Like
Yeah.
physical boundaries, emotional boundaries, like yeah.
Yeah. That's a huge one.
hmm
Yeah.
So when it comes to taking anger out like in on the wrong people or like
Mm-hmm.
whatever, like how do you think you'll be able to break that cycle for your children?
Honestly, I've tried to do I mean, this doesn't really like um I guess it doesn't really it's not the same thing because they're
hmm
not my kids, but like even with some of the kids I do like therapy with,
No, it's a start.
sometimes they piss me off. Like Teresa, they piss me off. But obviously I can't like hit them
They're
or anything like
kids.
that. They're kids, right? But even like I'm just watching like my tone and like the way that I'm talking to them, or I try to understand like why they did that. That why they did that thing that pissed me off. You know, like where are they coming from? What are they actually trying to like tell me or show me or why are they upset? Right.
hmm
So like that's like where I'm starting from now. Even my sister sometimes, like I know sometimes I take a like when like a little say like your cousin or something, they'll ask you like a very stupid question and it's like, how do you not know this?
Mhm.
Like sometimes I would often tell my sister like I remember for her birthday, we went to
Okay.
the keg and she's like she called me before she booked the reservation and she's like, "Oh, Deja, like should we go to the Ajax keg or the Oshawa keg?" And I was like, usually I'd be like, "Well, why the fuck would we go to Ajax keg when we live in Oshawa?" Right? Right? But then I was like, "Okay, Najela, like, well, we live in Oshawa, so which one do you think would be the closest to us?" Right? Like just little things like that where like I'm not like popping off on her.
Mhm.
Um because honestly, like it's mean and it could make people feel bad. And I feel like I started to like realize that about myself and like what I was doing.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just I guess like little things that I'm starting to do now that I'm starting to like take my time a little bit more when I'm responding to how people piss me off.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Yeah. And I think like I don't know if this relates. It kind of does. Like,
Mhm.
um, I was thinking about like the fact that I can't swim, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, honestly, like I'm putting my kids in swimming classes from they're a
Yeah.
baby. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like all these like
Mhm.
little things that our parents were either too busy to do or didn't know to do. Like
Mhm.
I want my kids to do like tennis and like karate
Yeah.
class and like
No
all these
facts.
things. Like
Yeah.
I
Like get
think
experiences,
yeah, like even like
experience new things.
yeah, like even I mean, I'm probably not gonna go camping, but like
Mhm.
they can go camping, like
Yeah.
all of these things that we say like as white people stuff. Like, no, like let them
No.
experience things, like you know what I
Honestly,
mean?
that actually annoys me when people say like it's white people stuff because it's actually not.
It's just stuff.
It's
And
just
when white
stuff.
people they live their life, they have fun, eh?
Yeah,
They're like,
like
oh, would you
come
do this? They
on.
always do something on the weekend.
Always doing something on the weekend, bro.
So we
No
need to, you know, we
facts.
need to in that
Yeah.
regard, like we should do that too,
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
for sure.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
I think like, yeah, I think we need to just, you know, give our kids the tools, set them up,
Mhm.
extracurriculars, all those good things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Period.
But I don't know. I think there is only I don't know. I think there is only so much generational curse breaking that we
We
can
can
do.
do.
I
Yeah.
think we have to break some of the curses that we can and then give the next generation the tools to
Mhm.
break the
Their
curses
own.
that they
Yeah.
can. And if we continue to do that,
No
then
facts.
we'll get somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. For
But we
sure.
can't put it all on ourselves.
No, yes, exactly.
So I have a question.
Yes.
Completely different topic.
Okay.
Um, what's your like do you tip every time you go out?
Yeah, I do.
Like,
Unless it's like I'm going to Chicken Joy and it's like in and out. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna tip
No,
for
like I'm
that.
talking about like a sit down restaurant
Oh
or
yeah.
even like a service provider. Like
What?
hair,
Oh
nails,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
lashes.
Yeah, I always tip.
Like, do you have like a rule of like how much your tip, like a minimum? Like, how do you decide?
It depends on the service.
Mhm.
It also depends on how I'm feeling,
Mhm.
whether I just got paid.
Right? Shit.
Um, and if it's like holiday season. If it's holiday season, I typically give more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like okay. So, I feel like I just don't understand
What?
why like tips have become mandatory.
Are
Like
they mandatory? Who said
I feel
that?
like they kind of are. Like, I feel like if you go somewhere and you don't tip, I feel like
They'll look at you funny.
100%.
Okay, yeah. No, they probably will.
They definitely will. And so I was having this conversation with somebody, a friend of mine,
Mhm.
somebody who is a server, right?
Okay.
And they were saying like, I was saying, you know what? Like, I don't know if I should say this on here, but sometimes I tip. Like I have like if the service is like amazing, like I'll tip. But like
Mhm.
I'm not like I'm not gonna force myself to tip so that you're
Mhm.
good so that you don't look at me weird.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
Like the
tip
pressure.
yeah, like if
Yeah.
I'm tipping, I'm tipping. If I
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tip you a lot. But like if I'm
Mhm.
not, then I'm not. Like it's not by
Mhm.
force. Like I don't know when this became
A thing.
a thing that you
Yeah.
have to tip.
Yeah.
And I'm like and then my friend was saying like honestly like I feel like if somebody is providing a service for you like you should tip.
Mhm.
And I'm like
Mhm.
honestly sometimes people don't have money like
No
if you're
facts, they don't.
like if some let's say your friend invites you to a birthday dinner and all
Mhm.
you have is the $100 to pay
Yeah.
for your dinner and get one drink. Like
Yeah.
some people really like they want to
don't have
support their
it.
friend and they don't have it.
Mhm.
And then my friend was like, honestly, like if you can't afford to tip, then you can't afford to go out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
Wow.
and I feel like a lot of people think that way.
Is it because, like, they usually get paid, like, less than minimum wage or something like
But I
that?
don't think they do anymore. I'm pretty sure servers get listen, some servers get a lot of money. They'll
No,
get
they make
more money than me and
money.
you, or at the
They
same
make
amount.
money.
Yes.
They
The
make
only thing is it's
money.
not consistent. Like
Yeah.
they might make a lot of money one day and not so much another day.
Mhm.
But like, yo, they could leave with a lot of tips, especially
No,
if you're
for
working
sure.
downtown.
Yeah.
You
My
know what I
one
mean?
friend is a server and she makes money.
Literally.
Money.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, and even like service providers, like they make a lot of money
Oh, for
too.
sure.
But
Yeah.
it's like for me, like, I don't know if this is problematic. Like when it comes to you working at 9 to 5 or like working a job where you get a salary or hourly wage, it's like
Mhm.
I don't get tips.
Yeah.
I get taxed.
Yeah.
So I have to go like I have
Yeah.
to go to work.
You have to take money out of your already taxed money to go and tip them.
And it's like I'm not saying we shouldn't tip, but I just don't understand when, why, or how
It became mandatory.
it became this thing. And it's like I understand inflation, I understand the economy,
Yeah.
but that's
it's happening to
affecting us
everyone.
too. Like,
Yeah.
don't you like
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I don't
Yeah.
I just need someone to explain it to
just
me.
yeah,
Why
when did
it's
it become a thing like this?
and
I don't
even the service
know.
providers too, like if you know you need a tip, like add it to your price.
No, for sure.
You guys are like literally you're doing my nails for like 2 hours and you're
Mhm.
charging me $100.
Mhm.
People on average, some people don't even make $30 an hour.
No.
Some people make like $20 an hour, $18 an hour. So how many hours do you think I need to work to be able to pay for the service and to tip
Right.
you? And like it's just like
Yeah.
I
That's
just
true.
feel like
It's a lot.
like I feel like even like if you tip $5, like it's nothing.
But that's the thing. I feel like it's not even just whether you tip or not. It's how much you tip.
It's how that's what I'm saying. Like, what is
Yeah.
all of this? Like,
yeah, it's
since
like, oh,
when?
you didn't
Like,
tip.
oh my,
And it went higher too. Because I remember
yeah,
it used to be like 13, 15%
yeah.
the options. And now it's like 18, 20, 22. I was
And
like,
what blows me is like,
whoa.
why is there an option to tip on like the fast food places? What am I tipping
Yeah.
for? I don't
No
understand.
facts. Or like you're coming like I order food from like Chuck's. You know Chuck's, like the restaurant?
Chuck's
Just to pick
Roadhouse?
Chuck's Roadhouse, yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll order food and just come to pick it up and there's an option to tip.
Like, why?
And I'm like, what am I tipping for? I'm literally coming to pick up my food.
Literally, one time I went on a date and like, I guess he didn't tip.
Mhm.
And the server was like, oh, we just want to know if there's anything wrong with the service today.
Oh
Because
my
he didn't tip.
God. They said because he didn't tip?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Right?
I don't know. Damn.
Right?
That's really embarrassing. Ooh.
I was like, oh, this is, but it's just like, I felt bad for him because I'm like, what? If he didn't tip, he didn't tip. Why do you feel like you can,
I know.
why do you feel like you can ask me?
Yeah.
Like, we don't know my
I
situation.
know.
I
feel so inclined to like have my money, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't, like, I think if I have amazing service, like, I'll tip. Like you said, holiday times, yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like, if I have it for sure.
Yeah.
But like, if the service was mediocre,
Yeah.
if my
If the
paycheck is
service
coming
was
tomorrow,
shit, I'm sorry, I'm not tipping.
like, but people still tip. What you know how you said
Even
it's
if
like
it's terrible
you know how you said it's about
service?
the amount. Like some
Right.
people will tip. Like let's say they
Like a
usually tip
shorter.
20.
Yeah.
Like they'll tip like 5. They'll tip
Smaller
like 5 or
amount.
10. But it's like
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Oh, like I just if anybody knows, let me know why it's mandatory to tip. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm problematic, but like I just don't get it. And I don't know if it's just like a Canadian thing. I don't know if it's
Yeah, because I heard in Europe they don't really tip that much or
yeah.
something like
I
that.
can't
I
remember.
heard something like
I heard it's disrespectful. I can't. I think it's like
I think because they're paid like a good salary, like a good hourly wage.
but like sometimes I look around and I'm like, okay, let's say you go out with a group of like 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
If all of us and when you go out to eat like downtown, you're paying at least and you're getting a couple drinks, like you're pushing like $150.
No, for sure.
Okay, so I'm paying $150. I don't know how like what's a regular tip for $150? Like
I don't know.
I think like at least 30.
$30. Yeah. Mhm.
Right? So okay, so now I'm at $180. So
Yeah, how the fuck did we get here?
so that's two.
Shit.
So now we're at $2 bills.
$200.
So it's just like I can't. And if there's 10 of us. We're all tipping $30. You guys want $300 in tips? Please, I can't.
And that's for serving one table.
I can't. So, and then there's 10 tables here. So you guys want 3 wraps? No, I can't. No. I can't.
Oh, I can't. Shit. I didn't even think about it.
When they start tipping me on my paycheck instead of robbing me blind and taxing me, then we could talk about it. But until then, no.
I wonder what it is. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's the economy, but it's affecting me too. Shit.
I know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, I know you're a big tipper though, so.
Yeah, I tip a lot, but
I feel like I tip when my spirit soul tells me to. Yeah. I'm not gonna tip and then feel mad later that I'm out of $50.
Sometimes I don't.
Which is fair. I feel like if you're a big if when it comes to service, when it comes to anything, if you tip, like sometimes I think it's good. Like if I'm tipping, I'm tipping. If I'm not, I'm not. Period. Nobody's gonna make me feel bad.
Yeah, no facts.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Any best wishes
for the rest of summer? Guys, Caravan is next week.
Wow.
Yeah, so summer's almost done.
The year is done.
Stop, Teresa.
It's Christmas. Say that. I say this every year. You guys laugh, but it's true. After Caravana, it's Christmas.
No, please. I don't want the end of the year to come because I get old next year.
It's here.
Yeah, so Caravan is next week. I hope everyone has a fun, safe, long weekend.
Be safe.
Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Eat lots of food. Hang out with your friends. And make the most out of the rest of summer 2025. Yeah. But you?
I agree. Emphasis on safe, please.
Yes, please. We want this to be a safe Caravana weekend.
Yes, please. If you have mixed up, stay home.
Stay home, please, and leave your tools at home.
Yeah, leave the tools at home, please. All kind of tools. Leave it at home.
At home, please.
Okay, yeah, I co-sign that. Honestly, for those of us who are, I don't want to say getting up there in age because like we're still young.
Oh my
but like
God,
for those of us who are at a particular stage in our lives, I feel like we really need to enjoy the rest of this summer.
No facts.
Because who knows what's gonna happen next summer.
What?
For ourselves.
Don't say that.
In terms of like, what if you are married or what if you have a kid?
Oh.
What if you're pregnant? What if your best friend? What if your turnip partner is pregnant?
Oh.
Not oh God.
I'm not ready for this.
Shit, your body's ready. Biological clock is ticking. So
I still feel like I'm 16.
Right? 16 with bills. But
no facts. And stress.
Yeah, enjoy your summer. Honestly, live your life, free up yourself, because especially this weekend, or next weekend, I should say. Have fun, be safe.
Yeah, I know.
Celebrate
I said that I wasn't gonna go out for Caravana, but like I actually lied to myself.
So like, where are you going?
I'm going out every single day.
Are you gonna come with me? Did you find something to go with?
I might.
Okay, no pressure.
I might, because I want to go to a day party, but I might come after.
Yeah, which day party? Like on the parade day?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to the parade.
I feel like when you go to the parade and not playing mass, it's just chaotic.
It's just chaotic, and it just seems like I'm gonna be tired. Like,
and it just seems dangerous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
I shouldn't say this, but no. I think after a certain time, like I feel like when you're playing mass, like me personally, I don't know about you, but me personally, if I'm playing mass by 4:00, I'm out of there. I'm walking back to the train. Like when you're not playing mass, sometimes you're reaching there that time.
Yeah.
And that's when what is it called?
What? The hoodlums?
But what's that thing that they wear? The shiesty mask.
Oh.
That's when those people start to come out. And honestly, I told my friends, from I see that mask, it's time to go home. Like if I see one person in that mask, if I see two, it's call it Uber.
Yeah.
Like let's go.
Go. No, that.
Yeah. Literally, like me and my friends went to the beach the other day. And there was a guy with a shiesty mask and a winter jacket. Beach? And I said, this is a man who has nothing to lose. Any man wearing a winter jacket
at the beach?
Yes. No, I said he has nothing to lose. Let's get out of here.
Not.
I mean, I didn't see it, but he was spotted by several people. I was like, yo, he has nothing to lose. Like,
no, what?
Literally. But yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about the parade. But I honestly, so far I'm only going to one party. And me and my friends go to that party every year. It's close to home. It's cute.
I know. That's what I like. It's close to home.
It's so close. So
love that.
Yeah. And it's a good vibe. Like I think this will be probably our 4th time going.
Really? And it's fun? The only
Yeah,
thing
like
I'm worried about is, like, seeing people from Durham, like,
I don't really see people like I don't think people really know about that party like that
Oh, really?
because
Okay.
everybody wants to go downtown, right?
Right, true.
So like me,
And I feel like people don't really party Saturday
and to be
night
honest, we're gonna
like
have
that.
like a booth. So like you're not it's our
Right.
own vibe. We're creating our own vibe. And like the
Yeah.
booths are like pretty big. And it's gonna
Okay.
be like a lot of like it's not just like just my friends, it's like my cousins and like
Okay.
people's man and like
Yeah. Okay.
like this is the we always call it like a family and friends event. Like everyone like it's everyone's
Yeah.
cousin, everyone's, so it's
Yeah.
always like a fun time. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah, this has been your Go Ahead My Tea.
And Dave.
And this is
Dark and Lovely Pod. Bye,
bye guys.
guys.
Later.